Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is Kaetech Digital. In this video, we're going to create an e-commerce website with WordPress and Elementor Hosting. Now this is the website that we're going to create at the end of this particular video. Now this website is super fast and very responsive in all devices. So very super fast and very responsive in all devices. Now let me show you why I mean it's super fast. It's super fast because we're going to use one of the best WooCommerce themes that you can find on the internet right now. Now I tested this particular website over here in Gmetrix and this is what I got. Okay, so as you can see, it is an A, performance 100%, structure 97%. And if you look at the the stats and everything, the performance, everything is super fast. Okay, it shows you that this website is very fast. And if you want to create an e-commerce website, then you need to stay just put and then follow what I'm going to show you to get a super fast e-commerce website. Now we're going to use a theme, this particular theme over here, and then we're also going to use Elementor Hosting. Okay, so we're going to use Elementor Hosting. Now why are we using Elementor Hosting? Let's look at some of the features of Elementor Hosting. So Elementor Hosting will give you Elementor Pro, which you will need in creating this particular website. It also comes pre-installed, okay, with WooCommerce and WordPress. And then we also have the premium theme that I was talking about. Okay, the premium theme that we're going to use to create this particular e-commerce website. And then also you sometimes also have, or you have ready designed pages that you're going to use for your WooCommerce website. So it is very fast and your customers will love your website just using Elementor Hosting. So without wasting my time, let's just go into it and then start designing our WordPress website. Now guys, to be able to create this amazing e-commerce website, what we will need is Elementor Hosting, e-commerce hosting. Okay, so we're gonna go for the e-commerce hosting by Elementor. Now I'm going to leave a link in the description and then it's going to take you to this particular place over here where you can find Elementor Hosting. Okay, so you're going to have Elementor, the e-commerce hosting by Elementor over here. Now the plans are not that expensive as compared to what you're gonna get in this particular kind of plan. Okay, so you're gonna get a hosting plan, you will get Elementor Pro, you're gonna get the Pro theme, okay, and then WordPress and the e-commerce website, that is the WooCommerce, it all are going to be pre-installed for you. Okay, so you don't need to even worry at all. So as you can see over here, now I am using this particular one, which is the Pro, Sell Pro over here. Okay, but of course you can choose any plan that you want. Now with this plan, what I have is I have the core features that, or the main features that I want to introduce to you is the pre-installed WordPress and WooCommerce. Now you see, getting a hosting and installing WordPress, and if you are not that technical, you cannot be able to do it. But with this plan, it comes pre-installed. Okay, WooCommerce is pre-installed, and then you also have the premium theme, which is what, $99 a year. Elementor is going to give it to you when you get this particular hosting plan. And then you also have the Elementor Pro, which is also $59 a year. You're gonna get this particular one also. Okay, so you will get almost everything that you need to start creating an e-commerce website. Now your store is going to have unlimited product, unlimited landing pages, product reviews, components, bulk editing, multiple product gallery layout, product badges, mega menu, adjust and auto complete search, form builder. Okay, it's going to just be like this particular one as you see over here. So everything is what is going to, so for instance with adjust, you see, as I search for jacket over here, it drops down just like this one over here. So your website is going to be what, completely responsive, and everything that you need as an e-commerce website, you're going to get it with Elementor e-commerce hosting over here. So now I just want to take you through how to, get all these things. Now, when I leave the link over there, or when you, land on the link, or when you click on the link, you're going to land on this particular page over here. Now, go ahead and then, get your plan. When you get your plan, we'll start creating the website. Now, I already have my plan already, so I'm not going to do all those things. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Elementor website over here. So as you can see, this is my Elementor account over here. Now, if I click on create a hosted website over here, now you see this is my Sell Pro over here. It is active for me. I can go ahead and use this subscription. Of course, if you want to buy or start a new subscription, you can get a new subscription over here, but I already have this particular subscription, so all what I need to do is to just click on use this subscription over here, and then it will ask me if I want to create a new site or migrate an existing site. So I'm going to create a new site. So all what I need to do is just click on create a new site, and then we are unboxing Elementor and plugging a few things. So Elementor is doing its own thing for me, so I have to just sit down and wait for Elementor to finish doing what they are doing, and then I'll go ahead and continue with the video. Alright guys, so my site is ready, and I can go ahead to click on manage this site, or I can go ahead to click on go to the editor. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on manage this site to see what the sites really have for us. All right, so as you can see, Elementor has given me, what we call the subdomain over here, which I can be able to change later if I want to, but I'm going to leave it right now as it is because I can connect my domain if I want to connect over here. Okay, and then you can also give your site a name over here. You can go ahead and edit your homepage, and then you can also go ahead and connect to your domain. All these steps you need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give my site a name over here. What site do I want? Not Evans Kwabena site, but I'm just going to say maybe let's just name it anything. Okay, for now I'm just going to say Kaetech shop. So I'm going to name it Kaetech shop, and then click on save over here. All right, so now that I've given my site a name, I can go ahead and edit the home page, and then also if I want, I can connect my domain to it. So this is basically all what you need to know over here. It's not really that big. So as you can see, this is Kaetech shop. Now if I want to view the site, I can click over here and then copy the link, and then open it in a new tab over here, and then click on let me just go back again. I think I copied the wrong thing. Let me just go ahead, click on this one to copy. So it's copied over here. I'm going to close this one also, and then close this one also, close this one also. I'm going to come over here and then just type in the domain name that Elementor gave me, and as you can see, this is my shop over here. So as you can see guys, I already have the website running, and it's not really that difficult. All what we need to do is to just go ahead and then style the website by using Elementor Pro and then Elementor to be able to style the website, and then we are good to go. So we're going to go over there and then quickly style the website the way we want it. So I'm going to go back over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my WP admin. Okay, so over here I can click over here to log into my WP admin over here. I can also click over here, and then I can view all pages, all posts, media library, and then manage my plugins over here. Okay, now if you look on the left hand side also, there are some few settings also over here. You can check your domain, your emails, your backups, plugins, and then advanced. And then if you have a theme, you can also go ahead and then just connect your team members to it. But let's click over here to go to our WP admin dashboard. So we're going to go straight. It's going to log us to our WP admin dashboard, or our WordPress dashboard, straight away. Okay, and we're going to see how all these things work. All right, so now that we are over here, I'm going to click this particular one over here, and then I want us to see the plugins that Elementor brought us, Elementor Hosting brought us. Okay, so let's go over here and go straight to installed plugins over here. All right, so as you can see, these are the plugins that we have. Okay, so we have WooCommerce pre-installed. Okay, we have the Kirky Customizer Framework pre-installed. We have Image Optimizer by Elementor also pre-installed. We have Elementor Pro pre-installed, Elementor installed, Commerce Guru, CommerceKit also pre-installed, and then we have activity log also pre-installed. Now if you go to the appearance over here and you click on themes, you're going to see the theme, which is the Shoptimizer, which is a premium theme. Okay, this theme is a premium theme and it's selling for $99. It is also what pre-installed for us. Okay, very activated, pre-installed. We don't need to enter anything over there for us. So we have all these things pre-installed. All what we need to do is to just start creating our e-commerce website. All right, guys, so if you install the theme, you realize that there is a notice over here, okay, that tells you that this theme recommends the following plugin. Okay, so we are going to click on this one, which is the one-click demo import. Okay, so what we need to do is to just click on begin installing plugin. So we're going to click over here to begin installing plugin, which is a recommended plugin. Okay, so we're going to click over here to install the plugin, and then we go ahead to import our demo content that we're going to use for the website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to click on return to required plugins over here, and then we're going to activate the plugin. So we click on activate over here to activate the plugin that we just installed. All right, so our plugin is what installed over here, and the next step is for us to go and then look for it, and then we're going to what use it to import our demo content that we want for the website to start running successfully. All right, guys, so now it is time for us to go ahead and then import the demo that we're going to use for this website. So what we're going to do is you hover on appearance or go to appearance over here. Okay, so under appearance, you're going to see that there is a new menu item over here which says import demo data. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and import the demo data. So we click on it to go to import demo data, which is the one-click demo import over here. And as you can see, we will see our Shoptimizer over here, okay, by Commerce Guru. So what we need to do is to click on import data just like that. So we're going to click on import data, and then we're going to wait for fill in some few details, and then we're going to wait for all of them to import. So before we import, to ensure the best installing blah 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 is strongly recommended and in most cases required. Okay, so we will need this one, we need this one, we need this one. Okay, all plugins are recommended. Okay, so it means that we need to take it. So we're gonna take this one also, take this one also, and then we click on continue and import. So we're gonna wait for it to install the plugins and then import for us. So let's just hold on for it to do its own thing, and we will go ahead once it is done. All right, guys, so the plugin has been successfully installed, and now it is importing the content that we need for our website. All right, guys, so our demo has been successfully imported for us, and we can go ahead to visit the website. So you can click over here to visit the website, or I'm going to go to the front end, and then I'm going to just hit yep. So now here it is. Our website is what is done over here, and now we have all the demo content that we need to start kickstarting our website for us. So as you can see over here, this is the website that we are looking for. Now we can use Elementor and Elementor Pro to edit it the way we want it. Okay, so you can edit it anyhow you want it, just like that. I'm going to show you how you can be able to edit this thing, and then you can go ahead and then kickstart your e-commerce website from go. Alright guys, so before we even go ahead to edit our website using Elementor, we're going to look at some certain things that we need to take a look at before we even go ahead to look at how we can edit this website using Elementor. So first of all, we're going to talk about 7 things. Okay, so 7 main things that we have to look at, tackle before we go ahead. Now the first one is the WooCommerce settings. Now we're going to look at what WooCommerce is and the settings that we need to adjust and then use for this particular website. And then secondly, we have to also look at how to set WooCommerce pages. Okay, so we're going to look at how we can be able to set WooCommerce pages on our website, and then also look at how to create a product. So we're going to look at how we can be able to create products and how we can also be able to edit the products that we have on the website already. And then the fourth one, we look at how we can set our menu. So you see this menu items over here. We're going to look at how we can be able to do the settings and adjust them, and then set our menu. And then also we look at how we can be able to customize the header, change colors and all those things. So we're going to look at the header and then also the footer of the website. Okay, and then we look at what we call the CommerceKit. Now there's a plugin on the website called the CommerceKit. We look at how we can be able to check the settings and then what it does, and then how we can be able to also adjust it to suit our website. And then we look at lastly how we can be able to edit the website with Elementor. So we're going to look at how we can be able to edit the homepage, change the images already on it, change some some background colors and all those things, how we can use Elementor to be able to edit our website. Then we are good to go. So first of all, let's tackle it one after the other. We're going to look at the WooCommerce settings. Now for those of you who are new over here who doesn't know what WooCommerce is, now this whole website runs on WooCommerce. Even though we are using WordPress to create this website, and the theme that structure the website, okay, is the Shoptimizer, there is a a plugin which is called the Woocommerce that helps you create an e-commerce website. Okay, and basically that is WooCommerce. So we're going to look at WooCommerce, and then we look at the settings of it that we'll be able to use, and then adjust the settings to suit what we want. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the WooCommerce settings. Now this is WooCommerce over here. Okay, now when you install WooCommerce comes with this menu item over here. It comes with products also. It comes with this payment. It comes with analytics. It comes with marketing. Okay, so these are the things that comes, the menu items that comes with WooCommerce. Okay, so we're gonna look at some of them they are not really necessary for me, but the most important thing is we're gonna look at the WooCommerce settings. Now first of all, let's just click on home to see what it have for us. Okay, now if you have done the setup wizard, you would be directed to the home straight away. But since we did not tackle any setup wizard, when we click on home, this is what is going to happen. It will welcome us to the WooCommerce plugin, and then it will tell us to set up our store. So we're going to go ahead and set up our store. We're going to click over here to set up our store. Now we'll ask you some few questions that best describe you, so just answer as it is, and then we are good to go. So which one of these best describe you? I'm just starting my business. I'm already selling. I'm setting up a store for a client. So I'm just going to say I'm just starting my business, and then click go. And then it will ask you your your store name and all those kind of stuff, the type of products that you are selling. Let's say I'm just selling clothing and accessories over here, and then the country where your store is located. Now because I'm in Accra, it is telling me that I'm in Ghana, Accra over here. But of course you can choose your your country, type in anything that you want to type over here. So if I'm in United States and I type in United States over here, it's gonna come. So as you can see, all these things are countries and its locations that you can be able to set it up. Okay, now this is compulsory, so you can't skip it. And then your email address also you can decide to opt in to receive tips and discounts and all those kind of stuff. And then we click on continue. All right, so now they will upsell some things to you. If you don't like it, just just ignore all those things. Okay, so I'm just going to ignore all those things and click on continue. So now it is turning on the light, meaning that it is getting ready for my for my website to return to the WooCommerce homepage. Okay, and that is it. So now we set up our WooCommerce now. Even though we are not done, there are some few things we need to do, and that is where I want to take you to. So the next step is, forget about this ones. Okay, the next step is to go to the settings. Now let's look at the WooCommerce settings. So hover on WooCommerce and then go to settings over here. Okay, now if you haven't set up your address, this is the time for you to set up your store address. Okay, so it is important for every WooCommerce website to set up their store address over here. So just enter the details of your store address and then fill in all those details, and then you are good to go. You can also change the currency over here to the currency that best describe your shop, the audience that the audience that you are selling for or you're selling to. Okay, so I'm just going to change this one from the Ghana city to the USD. Okay, so I'm going to change it to USD, just like that. Now remember that the currency over here sometimes is based on the current the country that you are based in. Okay, so that is basically it. And then if your store, if the the address and all those things, you set it up, just come down over here and then just click save changes. Okay, so the next one is for us to go to product. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to product. Let's go to product and then to look at the product settings also. So as you can see, you need to set up your shop page. Okay, so the WooCommerce automatically create a page which they call shop. So make sure that you have that page created and then you set it up over here. Now basically all this place will be done for you, so you need to just come check whether it is done properly. If it is done, you just ignore it and then go ahead. And then also the add to cart behavior. Now how do you want the add to cart button to behave when they click on it? So enable adjust add to cart button on archives, and then also redirect to the cart page after successful addition. Now after people click on add to cart, what would it do? Okay, that is the behavior that they are talking about. So if you want it to redirect to cart after successful addition, you can just do that. Or if you just want it to just just say it is added to cart successfully without doing anything, you can just untick this one also. And then you set up your placeholders and all those kind of stuff. The weight unit, the dimension unit, you set all those things, the kind of units that you are using. And then if everything is done, you can just click on save changes over here. All right, so under products, there are a lot of also other things that you can set. You can set the inventory options over here, or the settings over here. Downloadable product, if you are selling downloadable products. So this is what this inventory options over here. Now these are all stock kind of things. Okay, so you can manage your stock and other stuff with this kind of settings. So this is a global settings. It will affect every other product that you do, but you can also do it individually when you are creating the product. Okay, and then we also have this particular one over here, which is for downloadable products. So you can also do all these settings for downloadable products, and then approved download directories, and then advanced. All these things are other settings that you can check. Now there are also other settings like the shipping settings. Okay, so if you want to set your shipping settings, you can set it over here. Now shipping is what a broad kind of thing that if you want to tackle, it is not a very easy topic. Okay, but then of course every e-commerce website needs to set shipping. So now automatically it has created one shipping zone for me, which is Ghana, and it is giving me saying that everybody in Ghana will get what free shipping. Okay, so basically it. But of course, you can edit it, and then just change it the way you want it. Okay, so if you don't want the free shipping, then you can delete it over there and then add your own shipping method to it. So if I have different kind of shipping method that I want to use, I can just click over here, and then let's say flat rate or local pickup, I can choose. So I can add a flat rate to it, and then click on continue, and then I'll be asked if it is taxable, and then also the amount that I want to use for the flat rate. So let's say I'm charging everybody 5 USD for everything that they buy, and then it is non-taxable, and then I click on create. Okay, so I have free shipping over here. I can go into it, and then free shipping requires, if it requires a valid free shipping coupon, fine. If you require a minimum amount, okay, so let's say I'll have a minimum order over here, and then everybody that buys something which is let's say a minimum of a minimum amount of, let's say $2,000, I'm gonna give them free shipping. Okay, so I'll save it. Right, so if they can only, it can only be triggered if they spend more than 1,000 and above. Okay, and that they'll get free shipping. Otherwise, this one will take place. And basically that is it. Okay, so now I've set up my my shipping zone settings and other stuff. Now I can go back to other things also, like payment. Okay, so this is where you set up your payment gateway. Now if you are creating an e-commerce website, it is better to set up a payment gateway. Okay, so there are other payment gateway options or services that you can have, like PayPal, Stripe, Paystack, Flutterwave, and all those kind of stuff are all payment gateways that you can set it up. Okay, but basically if you are in Africa, I advise you to go for either Paystack or Flutterwave. Okay, so those two companies are good whenever you want to set up your shipping your payment gateway. But of course, if you're outside Africa, you can also go for Stripe, you can go for PayPal, you can go for any other thing that suits you. Okay, that is it. So for now, I'm going to use cash on delivery over here. I'll just enable cash on delivery. Okay, just like that. This is the only payment I'm going to use, cash on delivery, meaning that I will receive the cash when the goods are delivered to the client. Okay, and that is it. And then let's go to account and privacy. So for account and privacy, this is where you check your the checkout details, the account creation details, and all those kind of stuff. Okay, so everything that deals with accounts and maybe checkout also, you can be able to check it out over here. So for now, what does it say? It says that enable guest checkout. Okay, so if allow customers to check out without an account, which I don't really advise that. So I would say maybe enable login during checkout. I'm going to disable this one, and then over here I'll say allow customers to create an account during checkout, and allow customers to also create an account on my account page. Okay, and then we also have account creation options over here. So use email address as account login. If unchecked, customers will need to set their username during account creation. Yeah, of course, I want them to set their own username. Send password setup link. No, I want them to set their own password. Okay, and then account eraser request. So if they want to erase their account, you can do all those settings over here. Okay, so remove personal data from others on request, remove access to download on request, allow personal data to be removed in bulk from others. Okay, so you can do or untick all those things or untick them depending on your criteria that you want your customers to have. Okay, and then we also have the privacy policy, so you can set up the privacy policy kind of thing, and then refer them. This one will refer them to the privacy policy page itself. Okay, so you can edit this one if you want to suit your needs. And then if everything is done, you can just click on save changes over here. All right, so now we are done with accounts and privacy. Now we're gonna go to email. So this is where you can adjust your emails that your clients receive. Okay, so over here you can be able to rewrite them. You can be able to adjust all the emails over here. Okay, so if you want your clients to receive specific kind of emails, you can be able to adjust all these emails and then set your email address also properly over here. Okay, and that is what basically it. You can also change your colors over here and then remove the footer text if you want to. Okay, so it says built with WooCommerce. Sometimes you don't want people that know that you build this website with WooCommerce. You can just remove this one and put whatever it is that you want to put over there. You can change the base color. You can also change the background color, the border color, the body text color, everything. You can change it, and if everything is done, you can just go ahead and then and save it. Okay, now we're going to move on to integrations. So over here also all integrations that you want to integrate with the WooCommerce, you can do it aside the ones you are using plugins and other stuff. But this one is basically with the database file and then the maximize license key. Okay, so maximize is for geolocation and other stuff. If you have its license key, you can put it over here. Okay, and save it. And then we also have site visibility. All right, so if you want people to see that your site is not live and then it is coming soon and all those kind of stuff, you can enable this one. Okay, but if your site is live, you can use this one also. You can enable this particular one to remove the coming soon from it. Okay, if not, you just put it on coming soon, and then your site is hidden from visitors behind the coming soon landing page until it is ready for viewing. So restrict to store pages only. Display a coming soon message on your store pages. The rest of your site will remain visible. Okay, and then share your site with a private link. So if you want to share your site with a private link, you can enable this one, and you're gonna get a private link over here, which you're gonna set. So I think this one is basically because I have Elementor Pro and then I'm using Elementor Hosting, because I haven't seen this one on WooCommerce before. So basically maybe it's because I'm using Elementor Hosting for WooCommerce. That is why I'm seeing it. And this is really great, so it shows you everything that you have to do to get your site ready before you can allow people to see what you are doing. Okay, and that is it. And then also we have let me just leave this one. I don't want to save it. So also we have the advanced over here. Now with this advanced, this is where you can set up your page. Okay, so I told you that we're gonna set WooCommerce pages, and this is where you're gonna set all your pages. So make sure that you create all those pages and make sure that all those pages are well created. Now when they are created, now this is where you're going to set your page. So this is the second part of the what we're doing, that is set WooCommerce pages. So we are still in the settings, but this I'm showing you how you can be able to set your WooCommerce pages, where you can set your WooCommerce pages. So all pages and its endpoint is over here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the account endpoint and this is the checkout endpoint also, and these are the pages, the WooCommerce pages, the cart page, the checkout page, the my account page, and then terms and conditions. These particular ones are really compulsory, including your terms and conditions. So make sure that you create terms and conditions and set it up over here. Okay, which is very, very important. So basically we are done with the settings and then the setup WooCommerce pages over here. Now, for you to know that all your WooCommerce pages are intact, just make sure that you go to pages over here, and then as you can see, the pages that I show you over here, make sure that you have all of them created in your pages. If it is not done, make sure that you click on add new, and then you can go to a new tab over here, and then just go to Google and search for WooCommerce short pages. Okay, short codes, sorry, WooCommerce short codes. So search for WooCommerce short codes. You're gonna have WooCommerce short codes, which you can be able to use for. So you see pages, page short codes. You can be able to have all those short code related to WooCommerce pages, and then you can be able to, you see, just copy this short code. So if it is a cart page that you want to create, you can just go ahead, click on add new page over here, and then come over here and then copy this short code, put it in that page, and then name the page the cart page, and it becomes what WooCommerce cart page. And then also if it is checkout, the same thing, copy this short code, and then you can be able to use it in your checkout page. If it is my account page, also just copy this short code and then use it in your account page. Okay, order tracking, the same thing, you can use it. If it is product page, you can also use it over here. Okay, so basically the product page needs to have product ID over there. Okay, so that is it. If it is so I think, yeah, that is all the pages that you have to use the short code to create. So if you have all this done over here, then you are good to go. You just need to make sure that you go to WooCommerce Settings Advanced, and then you set up the page over there. So that is it. So I think we are done with WooCommerce Settings. Basically that is it. But the only thing, also other thing that I want you to also know is basically the orders, the customers, reports, status and extension. Now extension is excluded, status is excluded, but settings, we've talked about it. Report is where you see all reports related to your product, and then also your orders. Okay, orders is where you see all your orders, right? And then customers is where you see all your customers also over there. Now another important thing is what? Product. Okay, so under products, this is where you can be able to create your product, view all product, create categories, create tags, create attributes, and then also reviews. Okay, so you can be able to do all those things over here. So now our next step is to how to create product. Okay, so we're going to learn how we can be able to create product and how we can also be able to edit existing products that we have. All right guys, so now that we have we know how to set up our WooCommerce, we know how to go through all the settings, we know how to set WooCommerce pages. Now it's time for us to create product. Okay, it's time for us to learn how we can be able to create product or edit the existing product that we have on the website. So now we're gonna go over to this place which says product over here. Now before you create product, make sure that you have categories also created. So you can go to categories over here, and then you create your categories. So categories are basically how you categorize your product. So for instance, if you are selling, let's say fashion items, or let's say clothing items, you can categorize them into men or women, and then even children, or anyhow you want to categorize them into. Okay, so as you know, there are some categories over here which came out as we imported the demo content on our website. So you can go through it, and then if you don't like it, you can delete all of them. It's very easy to delete. You just highlight it, or you take this particular one. When you highlight it, you're gonna see that delete is over here. You can delete it, but when you take this particular one, you can uncheck check all of them by just clicking here over here. It will check all of them. You go to bulk actions, and then we can click on delete. Okay, I'm not going to do that. If you want to add new category, you can go over here set your name for it, set the slag for it, and then you can give descriptions for the category, and then you can also set how do you call it, the image for that particular category also over here. Okay, so basically that is how you set up your categories for your website for all your products. Now in your individual products page, you can assign the product to a category that you want to assign to. Now let's go to how we can be able to create new product. So to create new product, hover on product, and then under product you will see add new over here. Just click on it, and then you'll be able to redirect you to the product page where you give the product name, product description, and then also some images for that particular product that you want to create. So we're going to go ahead and then create a new product. I'm going to take you through how you can create new product, and then you guys will be able to do it yourself. Okay, so as you can see, this is the page that opens for us. I want to exit the full screen mode, so I'm going to go over here, click on this three dots over here, and then I'll just click on this one, which is full screen. So I'll exit the full screen mode, and I'm going to have something like this. Okay, so basically that is it. Now we can give a product name to the product that we are going to create. Okay, so I'm just going to name this product maybe training kit, and I'll say maybe top. Okay, so this is for women. Okay, so training kit top, and then you can give a description for that particular product. Now remember that over here you give a long description, and then when you come to this place you give a short description. Okay, so you can basically go ahead and then create your own kind of kind of product that you want, kind of description that you want to create. Okay, so you can just click on this one, just like you're creating, let's say how do you call it, just like you're creating a post. Okay, you can do so over here. So you can give a paragraph, you can search for any widget over here and then be able to use it. Okay, so you can even do it in columns and all those kind of stuff. You can do so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring some dummy text and then some images over here for me to be able to use. Now before I even go over here, I want to set the product image. So I'll go to product over here. Okay, now you see, if I type over here, if I start typing over here, it changes to blog. But if I want to go to the product setting itself, I have to click on the product over here. So I'll set the product image. So I'm going to click on this one. Now if you have the product image over here, of course you can go ahead and look for it and then set it up, but I don't have that particular product that I want. So I'm going to go to upload files over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for the product that I want. So I'm going to click on select files over here, and then I'm going to go to my I have some ecom over here, and I have some products over here. So these are the products that I want to use. Okay, but I'm going to use this one as my product image, but before that I want to put all these products inside this website. So what I'll do is I'll select all of them. So I'm going to select all of them. I'm just going to select all of them and then click on open, so that all of them will upload onto the website. Then I'll select one as my product image. All right, so I'm going to select this beautiful lady over here as my product image, and then I'm just going to click on set product image over here. So this is the product image, and then if I scroll down, okay, let's see, we have product gallery. Okay, so I can click over here to set multiple products or multiple images as product gallery. It means that people can check through all the other images associated with this particular product. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to select this one. Hold on. All right, so I'm going to select this one. I'm going to select this one. Okay, so I'll just have to hold control and then select all of them. Okay, so I'm I'm just going to hold Control and then select all of them. All right, so these 3 products has been selected successfully. All what I need to do is to click on Add to Gallery over here. So I'm going to click on Add to Gallery. Now I have 3 images over here. Okay, so that is it. So now I can scroll down and then see other things. Now forget about this whole thing. This is just for SEO purposes. So these are all settings for all-in-one SEO. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down to where it says product data. Okay, so over here which says product data. Now you can choose between different kinds of product. Okay, so we have simple product, we have group product, we have external affiliate product, and then variable product. But simple and then variable is what we're going to use on this particular website. So the settings are gone. I'm going to click over here for the settings to show again. Now you can give a price for it. Okay, so let's say I'm going to have a variable product. So I'm just going to click on this one over here which says variable over here. Now it will ask me to add my attribute. Okay, so I'll say got it, and then I'm going to go ahead and then go to attribute over here, and then I'm going to add attribute to it. So if there is an existing attribute, you can search it over here. So as you can see, we have color, we have size over here. Okay, these are existing attributes over here. But of course, if there are no existing attribute, you can set the attribute over here and set the values or the options. So if it is color, you set color and then the type of color. If it is blue, red, whatever it is, you use this particular thing to separate the options. Okay, and that is it. So for instance, let's say I'm doing electronic product. Okay, and then maybe I will say maybe let's say hard drive. Okay, and then in the hard drive I'm going to use size. So I'm going to just type in what size, or maybe hard drive size. Okay, so let's say hard drive size. Okay, so let me just so just hard drive size, and then I'll come over here and then enter the options over here. So the options, the hard drive size options, I'll say maybe, let's say for example, maybe 32 GB. Okay, and then to separate the options, I'm going to use this particular one, this sign over here, and I'll say maybe from 32 I'll go to maybe 128 GB, and then I'll still use this one to separate it, and I'll go 256 GB, and then I'll still use this one to separate it, and I'll go maybe 512 GB, and I'll still use this one to separate it, and I'll go maybe 1 terabyte TB. Okay, so basically these are my options or my values over here, and then I'm going to click on save attribute. Now because I want to use it on the product page, what I will do is I'll select this one and I'll also select this one. Okay, and I'll click on what save attribute, and that is it. But I'm not going to use, because this website is not for how do you call it, it's not for electronics, it's not for anything electronics. So what I'll do is I'll remove this one. Okay, and then I'm going to just add existing one. So add color, I also add size, so size, and then I'm going to choose color. So we have color and size, and I'll select all select all of them, and I also select all of them over here. All right, so now I'm just going to click on save attribute, and my attributes are saved. Okay, so now if I go to my attributes are saved. So if the next step for me to do is to go to variations over here. Okay, so I'm going to go to variations, and then I'll generate variations. Okay, so I'm going to generate variation based on the attributes that I have selected. So I'm going to just click on this one, and I'll say okay. All right, so as you can see, I have so many variations over here. Okay, and that is it. So I can remove some based on what I have over here. So I have this green, I have this brown, this black, and gray. Okay, so I'm going to remove orange. I don't have orange. I'm going to remove orange over here. I'm going to remove red, and I'll remove blue. Okay, so I'm going to remove red. So I'm going to remove all the ones that I don't I don't need. So red small also, I'm going to remove it. Orange small also, I'm going to remove it. Even blue, I will remove blue small. And then let's say, okay, so blue, I'm also going to remove blue. Then let's come to blue over here. I'll remove the blue. So all the things that I don't have, I will have to remove them from the variations over here. And then orange also, so orange, red, I'll remove them. Orange, red, medium, orange, medium, I'll remove all of them. So red, medium, I'm gonna remove. All right, so now I have these variations over here. Now to be able to edit the variation, I can just click over here and then it's gonna open it. So now what I would do is I can set prices for all of them. Okay, so let's say I want to set bulk action prices for all of them. So what I can do is I can just click over here and then I will set regular prices. Okay, so with a regular price, I'm gonna set maybe $50 for all of them. So all of them are $50 price item. Okay, so as simple as that. So the next one is I just need to just go inside and then change the the colors. So I'm going to go upload an image for this one. I'll click on it and then select the color that best suits it. So green, I'm going to just set this one over here. I'll go to gray also. Click over here and set gray, set variation. I'll go to the next one, which is green over here. Click over here and set green for it. So as you can see, we don't have black variation. Okay, but of course, as we are doing, you can also create a variation for black and then set it up. Okay, so this is what gray. I'm gonna set gray over here. So I think brown and then brown and black we don't have, so you can do it yourself. I'm gonna go over here and set green, go to gray small, and also set the same variation image for it. All right, so now that we have it set up, all what we need to do is to click on save over here. Okay, so now as you can see, we have the variation set up. We have prices also set up. We are good to go. Now you can go to shipping and set your shipping classes and shipping all those things. You set the weight, you set the dimension and all those things, and then also you can set your shipping class if you have shipping classes for it. But we don't have it, so we're gonna leave it over here. You can also go to advanced over here, and then if you have a purchase note, if you want to enable reviews, you can do so. But the most important thing is for you to make sure that you set up your product description, short description. So I'm going to go over here and then go to lorem ipsum, and then just look for some random kind of like why is it not working? All right, so I'm going to just go over here and then just copy some random text and then use it for my my thing. So I'm just going to copy something. Okay, so let me just come over here and copy this particular one over here. All right, so I'm going to just copy this one, come over here and then just paste it over here, and then I'm just going to delete this one for short description. Now if I come here over here, I can just set up my product long description over here. I'm going to wait. I don't know why it is preventing me from doing that, but I'm gonna wait and see. Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, this is how it looks like over here. I'm gonna just put some random text more over here, so I can go over here and then click over here and then just enter over here and then add some images if I want to add. So I can come over here, hit over here, and then click on this plus size icon over here, and then just add some few images that I want to add to it. Okay, All right, so I can click on image over here, and then media library. I have images in the media library, so I can just just click on the ones that I want to use, and then click on select, and then it's gonna be over here. Okay, I can do same for the middle over here, so I can just go ahead, click on this plus icon, click on image over here, choose from media library. I'm gonna use this brown, then click on select. So it's gonna be something like this, right? And then if I think all is done, if I've set up my product image, I've set up everything that I need to set up, I can just go ahead and hit publish. Okay, and click publish again, and now my product is published. So I can go ahead and view it in a new tab. All right, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so as you can see over here, this is how it looks like. Okay, so now we have what we have, a product description all over here. Okay, everything is working perfectly for us. And then we can also choose the size and all those kind of stuff. Okay, now when we are at the CommerceKit, we can be able to adjust certain things over here, but for now this is what we have. Okay, so if I choose maybe a color, a size, maybe let's say large. Okay, let me just close this one. If I choose maybe a size which is large, I can choose a color which is, let's say, green, and green will come. But if I choose, let's say, gray, you see gray shows or pops up over here. Okay, basically that is it. So now we learn how to create product. Now let's say we have the product over here, and then we want to edit the ones that we have. Okay, so if you want to edit the ones that you have, you go to all product, and then you can be able to edit them just by the way we did how we created them. Okay, so to edit them, it is also very simple. We can hover on the product that we want to edit, and then click on edit over here, and now we can go ahead and then just edit it the way we want it. I see that they've created nice product description over here. Okay, yeah, of course you can go ahead and then edit it and make it yours if you want to. Now if you want to edit this product description, you can click on edit over here, click on edit, and as you can see, you can go ahead and then edit this product description. Okay, now remember that if I scroll, I don't see all the product description that I want to see. But of course, if I click on this particular place over here, I could be able to see all the columns, everything related to that particular product. Okay, and then let me close this one also. And then if I want to see all of them, all I need to do is just hide all these product options over here or settings over here, and as you can see, and I can now see everything over here. Okay, so basically that is how I've realized. I don't know why you can't see all unless you hide all of them, but as you can see, you can go ahead and then edit all of them the way you want it. You can give product image for the product and all those kind of stuff. Let me go back so that you can be able to see what I'm talking about. You can give your product image for it. You can also go and then give product gallery just like we did. Okay, and then you can choose a category that belongs. So what we did right now, we realize that there is no category attached to it. Okay, but we can go ahead and then choose a category that we want over here, and then we can even add new category over here. Okay, so basically that is how you can be able to edit your product also. Now we've learned how to create product, we've learned how to edit product. Okay, our next step is to create menu, and then how to set our menus on the header. So that is what we're going to do over here. All right, now to set menu or to create your menu, we need to go to appearance, hover on appearance, and then we click on menu. So what we're going to do now is to hover on appearance, locate where appearance is, hover on it, and then click on menus over here. So we're going to click on menu, and then it's going to take us to the menu options over here. So now as you can see, because of the demo that we imported, there are two different menus over here. Okay, one is the primary, one is the secondary. Now let me show you what I mean by the primary. The primary is the main menu, and then the secondary is also what the secondary menu. So as you can see, this one is the primary menu. So you see home, you see women, you see blog, you see about, you see customer, help, and then you see contact. Okay, now if you go over here, we are on the secondary menu, right? This is the secondary menu. What do you see? You see my account, you see customer help, and you see checkout. Now let me show you where the secondary menu is located. This is the secondary menu. 1, 2, 3 over here. My account, customer help, and then checkout. These three things are the secondary menu. Okay, and these are the main menu or the primary menu. So if you want to see the primary menu, let's go ahead and select the primary menu. Select it, just click on select over here, and then you're going to see that the primary menu is what is home, women, and the women we have also women, and then we have other things over here, and then we have these three products, and then we have one blog, we have about, we have customer help, and the customer help you can browse through these things, and then we have these three images also, featured images also over here. Okay, now let me take you through what it means by that. I see this is home over here. You see we have women, and the women we have women, and then we have these ones over here, and then we have these three products. Okay, the same thing over here. Now if you go over here, you see that we have home, we have women, and the women we have women, and we have these three things under the women, and then we also have what these three products over here. Okay, so basically that is how it looks like. Now we have blog, we have about, we have customer help. So with the customer help, there is browse, there is these four menu items over here, and then we have these three things over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me show you. We have let's scroll down, and then I want to show you we have customer help over here. So that is what customer help over here, and the customer help we have browse. So under customer help there is browse, there is these three things under the these four things under the browse, and then we have this featured image also over here. So basically that is it. So we also have what contact us also over here. That is the last one, and then we have what contact us. Okay, so basically that is the menu. Now if you want to create your own menu, of course you can go ahead and click over here to create new menu, and then you can be able to arrange it the way you want it. But then of course if you are skeptical about creating and then not having the same effect as what this one have, and you want to have the same mega menu effect over here, then of course I will entreat you to create your, just select the pages over here, and then just move it over here. Okay, so if there is a shop that you want it to have that kind of mega menu, so let's say I click over here, okay, and then I add it to the menu. Okay, and what I want is I want this particular shop to go on top. So I'm just going to what take it to the top. Okay, I'm just going to take it to the top, just take it to the top. Now I want it to be over here or even over here. Okay, I can still do so for it. So if I want it to be over here, I can do so. If I want it to be over here, it could be what, it could be so. Okay, now of course it depends on what you want. You can do so. Let's say I want this to be just under the shop over here. I'm going to have it just like it. Okay, and let's say I want this ones to also be under this shop. So I'm just going to drag them over here. I'm going to drag them over here, and I'm going to have something like this. Now if I click on save menu over here, I can be able to what go ahead, come over here. You see, this is how it is. This one is women, but the moment I refresh it, it's going to change to shop for me. Okay, and as you can see, this is shop, and you see how it has turned to. Okay, so this is how it has turned to. It means that we did not arrange it the way it's supposed to be. So how do we do it? We have to fix it. Okay, we need to make sure that we fix it. So let's see. Okay, so let me just pull it this way and see if it's gonna work. So it still didn't work. Okay, it still didn't work for me, meaning that I just need to make sure that I do it well. So now, to be able to do it well, let me just come over here. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to just move this one. Let me move this woman. Okay, let me just move this woman on top over here, and I'm going to move these ones underneath this one, and then see how this one also behaves. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to put it over here. Okay, so and I'll click on save. I just want to see how this one also react. So I'm going to go over here and click on refresh over here. Okay, it still didn't work. Well, I don't know how this one is not working, but of course I have to try my possible best to make sure that I fix what I just did. Okay, I need to fix what I just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here and put this one over here, bring this one also over here, and see if it will work. If it works, then there is something which is yeah, so you see this one works. So I don't know why the other one is not working, meaning that something is really wrong somewhere. So we need to find what exactly is wrong. Okay, so I'm going to go inside and then find where exactly is wrong, why it's behaving this way, and then we'll fix it. All right guys, so I have noticed why it's not working, and it's very simple. It is just a simple solution. Now you see this one which says screen options over here, and when you click on screen options over here, you're going to see that there are this other properties or other advanced properties over here or options over here. Now you need to select either CSS. Yes, select this one, select the description, just select all of them. Okay, now when you select all of them, and then when you come to each of them, especially the main one which have sub menu items over here, and when you click on this one, you're going to see that you see there is CSS class in it. Okay, which makes the whole kind of menu full width. Okay, so it makes the menu become full width, just like this. Okay, it makes it become full width. So if I hover refresh it now, you're gonna see that the menu is full width. Okay, it makes everything fall into the full width category over here, and that is it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to apply this same CSS class on what we wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this class over here. I'm going to copy this class over here, and then I'll come to the shop over here, and then I'll put that same class over here. Okay, so make sure that you put the same class over here, right? Put it over here. Now we can just bring the shop on top. Okay, so I'm going to bring the shop on top over here. I'm going to bring it on top, and I'm going to put these ones under it, and now also bring this one's also basically under it, like this. Okay, and I'm going to save menu. I want to see if what I said will really reflect. So now I'm going to go back over here, click on refresh over here, and now let's see what happened. So this is full width, but this one have what we want. So let me see why it's not working. So I'm going to go back over here, and then I still want to see why it's not working over here. Okay, oh, okay, so basically we have to bring it this way. Okay, so yeah, this is supposed to work, and then we bring this one also kind of like this way. So I did it wrongly, yeah, and then I'm going to just click save menu. I'm going to go back over here, and then refresh it. All right, so now let's hover on it, and as you can see, the shop is now working perfectly for us. Okay, so basically that is it. Now, to be able to display the product over here, you need to make sure that you have the product ID to be able to display over here. So if we want to change this particular product over here, we can go over here, and then you see this product ID over here. At the moment we change it to a different product ID, so let's go to our product over here. I'm going to just open it in a new tab over here for you to understand what I'm saying. And then this is the product ID. You see this one which says what, 7206, this particular product ID over here. So if I come over here and then I clean this particular one, let me just clean and then write 7206 over here. Okay, and I save it. I expect this product to populate for me, okay, on the front end for me. So let's go to this place, refresh it, and then if I hover over here, you see it's now populating over here for me. So you can do same for all of them, for all your product. Okay, basically it's easy to be able to do. Okay, it's not any big deal. You can just do it so easily. So basically that is it. So now we've learned how we can also be able to set up our menu and all those things. Now let's go to how we can be able to edit the header and then also the footer of our website. So I'm going to go back to home over here. And this is our header. Okay, this is our header. This whole one is our header from this place to this yellow over here is our header. If you scroll down over here, this black space over here is our footer. Okay, so let's try and then see how we can be able to learn how we can be able to customize it. Now we know how we can set up our menus over here. This particular menus also, we know how we can set it up. Let's look at how we can be able to customize this whole thing. So let's say to customize this one, all what you need to do is to click on customize. On the front end, click on customize, but on the back end over here, you need to hover on appearance and then click on customize. Okay, so that is exactly how you can be able to do so. So I'm going to click on customize to customize the header and then the footer. All right guys, so this is the theme settings over here. This is the customization settings over here. Now to be able to customize the header and the footer, see this one which says header, you can click over here and then you can go to the top bar, the header, the mobile header, the navigation, the cart, the below header. Okay, all of them you can be able to edit it. Or if you don't know how, you can go over here. You can also, you see this pencil icons over here. It shows you how you can be able to change where you have to change. But before that, let's start with the general settings over here. So let's look at the general settings. So this is with the site logo. Okay, so with the site logo, we can change our logo height and all those things. You can be able to adjust it over here. Okay, so you can adjust your logo height and all those things. You can also display tagline under the logo if you want to. Okay, now also over here we have the sticky logo. Okay, so if when you scroll, you see that this one sticks. Okay, so if you want a sticky logo, you can also display it over here. Okay, and then the speed settings also, you can adjust your speed settings of the website also over here. And then we also have the site identity. Now this is where we can be able to change our logo. Okay, so if you want to change the logo over here, we can click on change over here, and then we can just drag in our logo or upload our logo over here. So I have some logos which I have designed for this particular website. So I'm going to click over here and then look for that particular logo. So this is it. I'm just going to upload it over here and then click on select to select my logo. I'm going to skip cropping because I don't want to crop it. And this is my logo for this particular website. All right, so we've changed our logo, and that is it. Now we can go to the next step over here, which is the homepage settings. So the homepage settings, which page do you want it to be your home page, and then which page do you want it to also be your blog page. You can set it over here. You can also go to your backend over here, and then go to settings of the website, go to reading, and you can set it also over here. Okay, so basically you can set all those things at these two places. Now let's go to colors also. Now for colors, you can change the top bar color. Okay, so for the top bar color, if you want to change it, so let's say I want to change the top bar color to, let's say, blue, I can be able to change it to blue over here. I'm going to reverse it back to the white. Okay, so you can change it to anything. Top bar text, so if I change this one to let's say blue, okay, I can change the text to also a different color if I want. Okay, so basically that is it. So if I click over here and change this one to blue, I can go ahead and click over here and change the text to, let's say, white. Okay, so it's gonna be something like this. Okay, and that is how you can be able to play around your your website. So I'm going to reverse it back. I'm going to go over here and then reverse this one also back. Okay, so that is the top bar color. The same thing as with the header color. So this is the main header over here. Now if I want to change it, I can also change it to blue over here. So as you can see, that is it. But I'm going to reverse it back, and then you can also go this is the border color, the navigation icon. Okay, this particular navigation icon color, you can decide to change it to any color that you want. Okay, and that is it. Oh, so this is for mobile. Sorry, this is for mobile. So for mobile navigation colors, you can also decide to change it. The cart icon, this particular settings is for mobile. Okay, so you can go ahead and then check your mobile settings over here. Now we also want to go to below header. So below header is this particular one. Okay, so if I want to change the settings over here, I can change it to this particular green over here. Okay, and that is it. So that is below header. So let's go to navigation. Now this is our navigation, where we have this navigation. Okay, so for the navigation, you can check the background. Okay, so with the background, if I want to change it to, let's say, green, I can change it to green depending on the kind of website that I'm creating and the kind of brand colors that I have. Okay, so I can be able to change it to green color if I want, or any color if I want. Okay, and then also navigation border, you can also set it over here. Navigation links, you can also change it over here. Navigation links on hover, so when somebody hover on it, you can also change the color over here. The drop downs, colors, and all those things, you can change them all over here. The cart, this is for the secondary navigation color. Okay, so secondary navigation color, you can change it also over here. So you see it changes over here. Okay, that is for secondary navigation. And then also the cart icon, so you can decide to change the color also over here. Okay, so basically that is it. Now if you go to general over here, let's see what the general does. So this is what primary swatch color, and then general links, and then general links on hover. Okay, so this is basically for all general links on the website. Okay, and then we also have WooCommerce. So this basically is for WooCommerce settings. Okay, so primary text color, primary button background, and all those kind of flash sale ratings, all those kind of settings for WooCommerce. You can be able to change the colors also over here. And then we have the footer. Okay, so footer background is this particular background that we see over here. Okay, the below content icons, and then also the footer headings, and then footer text color, footer links on hover. So let's say footer links, if I change it to yellow, you see it changes to yellow over here. Okay, and that is it. Footer background, if I want to make the background, let's say maybe yellow, all of them will change to yellow over here. Okay, so basically this is what for footer. Okay, now let's go back again, and now we know how to change the colors and all those things. Now let's go to the header and navigation. So with the header and navigation, like I told you, this is the top bar over here. You can either enable it or disable it. You can hide top bar on mobile or not. You can check the top bar padding also over here, and then the top bar font size also over here. So this is the top bar. Okay, this particular one over here, the top bar. Now let's go to header. This is the header. Okay, this is the header. So the header settings, you can also set it over here. Header layout, display, the search, product, and all those kind of stuff. You can set all of them over here. So if you want the navigation to be sticky, you can enable it. If you don't want it, you can disable it. Okay, and then we also have mobile header. You can either enable or disable certain things on the mobile side also. Okay, and then we also have navigation. So enable hover intent, and then display menu descriptions. So if you want to display menu descriptions, you can go ahead and then display them. And then we have, so also whether you see the navigation height, you can also adjust it also over here. And then also we have the cart. Okay, so for the cart, you can decide to show different icons. So let's say the cart icon equal what? It could change for us. And then we also have the bag icon and all those kind of stuff. So I'm going to set it to the default, which is the basket. And then the slider or the sidebar says what? The title, your cart. Okay, so basically it. And then cart sidebar, hide view link. So if you want to hide view link over here, and then cart sidebar below text if you want to type in anything over here. Cart sidebar quantity if you want to display the quantity also, you can set it over here. Now let's click over here, and then this is what we are talking about. Okay, so this is basically what we are talking about. So we're gonna hide it. Now let's go over here, and then we have the below header. Okay, so this is the below header, the size, the font size, and then the top padding and all those things. You can adjust all of them over here. Okay, now let's go into details and go to the typography. So we also have typography. So if you want to change all your typography and all that other stuff, you can do so over here. I'm not going to waste time over here. And then we also have the layout. Okay, so the general layout of the website. When you come to sidebars, okay, so the general sidebars of also the website. When you come to blog layout, okay, you can see it over here. And then WooCommerce also layout, you can also see it over. It should go into details, and then also check out all those things. And then we also have the show below content for the footer and all those things. You can also display it over here. Okay, now let's look at menus. We've already talked about it. Let's look at widget. Okay, so for the widget, you can check all of them over here. So we're going to start one by one. Forget about sidebars, we're not going to talk about it. Now below header, so below header widget, you see this one, the text over here which says flash sales. Okay, this is it. This is how you can be able to change this one. Okay, so if I delete it over here, this one will go away. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing over here, but if I can just change it to a different thing. So instead of summer, I can say maybe winter. Okay, so I can say maybe winter. Okay, and it's supposed to what? It's supposed to change to winter over here, right? So basically that is it. Now let's go to top bar left. So we have top bar left. So this is what the top bar left. Let's look at it. It says toll free. Okay,
So since I'm in Ghana, I can enter my Ghana number over here. Okay, so I can enter my Ghana number over here, and then people can be able to get in contact with me when I get to my website. Now let's go to also top bar center, which is this one, which says free shipping. Okay, so free shipping over 1,500. Okay, instead of 50, I'll say 1,500. So anybody that orders above 1,500, they're gonna get free shipping over here. Okay, so free worldwide shipping, no, free Ghana shipping. We're gonna say free Ghana shipping. Okay, so basically you can just decide to change it to anything that you want to change it. So free Ghana shipping on all orders over $1,500. And then we also have top bar right, which is the theme, theme documentation. We can delete this one over here and put in what we want to put in. Remember that this one is a text, okay, text widget, right? The top bar center is a text widget, okay? So we can add different widget over here. Top bar right, we can add different widget over here, okay? We can decide to use a text widget instead of the custom HTML over here, which is more or less like a link which links different things. So we can add different widget over here. We can even add social media and all those things, okay? So it depends, all depends on you. We can even add anything that we want to add over here. So basically that is it. Now the next one is below content. Okay, so this is what below content. So these are free shipping worldwide, 30 days, whatever it is, 100% secure, those things. Now let's go to see if we can see the below content. Okay, so as you can see, this is what it is saying: free shipping worldwide, 30 days easy return. What is it? Order your years before, whatever it is. Let's go over here and see. Okay, so this is not it. So let's look at where this one directs us to. So below content. Okay, so let's go down. Yes, this particular one over here, right? This is what the below content is all about. So free shipping or worldwide, easy, blah blah blah, international, and then this one, this is the below content. Okay, so if you want to change anything over here, you come over here and then you can be able to adjust it over here. So as you can see, you can adjust it anyhow you want it. So do whatever it is that you want to do over here, and then you just publish it. Okay, so that is below content. Now we also have the footer. Okay, so the footer, we have about, we have help, we have follow, and then we have over 1,000 whatever it is rating. So about the over here, this is it. Okay, so we have this particular one over here. So you can just add in your links over here. Okay, so your company, your orders, and all those things. This is showing just the hash link, but you can add in your own link by clicking on this particular link over here, and then you can just put in your link over here. Of course, you can change it to anything that you want to change it to, depending on what you want. Okay, so basically that is it. So over 1,000-star reviews, you can also put in anything that you want to put in over here. Okay, so that is it. Now if you go to the let's go to the next one, which is also copyright. Okay, so we have copyright over here. Now we have the first one, which is text, which is showing this one. So instead of Shoptimizer 2024, I can just say maybe Kaetech shop. Okay, so maybe Kaetech shop 2024. Okay, so Kaetech shop 2024, and then it says what? Built with love. Okay, so we're gonna say built with love. We can put in anything that we want to put in over here. So this is a text widget, so you can put in anything you want to put in over here. Okay, I don't know why this thing is still here, but maybe it will disappear maybe later. So basically that is it. Okay, so you can put in anything that you want to put in over here, and that is what the copy, right? So if you come over here also, we have this one that is on the other side, okay, which is an image over here. So the image is just this ones that you see over here, okay, and that is what's showing you what you accept on the website. So that is what basically. Now if you are done, you can just click on publish to publish it. Now this is also for mobile extra, so if you want to add things on mobile, so this mobile extra, let me show you how it works. So if you go over here and then click on this particular icon, you see this extra things over here. That is what you see over here. Okay, so that is basically it. So the extra things under the menu over here, that is all what you see over here. So you can adjust it over here. Okay, and that is it. So basically this theme has everything for that you can use for your WooCommerce kind of website. Okay, so you don't need to even worry about anything. Okay, you don't need to worry about anything. So that is basically it for your WooCommerce. Also, you can go over here and then your store notice, if you want to enable it, you can enable it. If you want to go ahead and then product catalog, product images, and then your checkout, you can do all those things. Okay, so basically it. So this is how you can be able to customize your header and then your footer, and then you can be able to just click on publish over here to publish whatever thing that you have done. Okay, so now let's go back to our front end and let's get into the next one, which is CommerceKit. All right, guys, so our next step is to look at the CommerceKit and then know what the kit really does for us. Now, to be able to see the CommerceKit, now this CommerceKit is a plugin that comes with the theme. Okay, so if you have the Shoptimizer theme, which is by the Guru, or is it the Commerce Gurus? Okay, which is by Commerce Gurus, you can be able to have this CommerceKit. Okay, now to see where the CommerceKit is, we're going to scroll down over here and you see this one which is CommerceKit, and we're going to click on it, and then we look at the settings of the CommerceKit, what it has for us, the features that it has for us. Now if you look at it, to be able to get a glance of the features, you can scroll down over here and then you see that it says what CommerceKit features. They have the adjust search. Now if you go over here, okay, and then you go to the demo website, you realize that there is this particular adjust search over here, which you can see over here. So if I search for maybe training, let's say training, okay, I should be able to see this one automatically. I don't need to hit search or whatever it is. Okay, so if I search for this, at the moment I type 3 or 4 letters, all these ones would display for me. Okay, and that is what the adjust search. So it is disabled over here, it is inactive. You see this one which says what also attributes gallery, it is also inactive. Now we also have this particular one which is what attribute swatches. Now the attribute gallery, you can check it out over here. So if you come over here, these are the gallery. Okay, these are the gallery, but as you can see, if I click on, let's say, brown, okay, brown comes with their own images, right? You see, brown comes with their own images, including even videos and a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so we need to activate it, and then we'll be able to see it. And then also have swatches, attribute swatches. Okay, it replaces the standard drop down, all those things. Now if you look at this swatches over here, let let me just go to the shop page, and let me just click on this one. You're going to see that the swatches over there is different, right? Now the swatches is this particular ones, this one and this one. Okay, look at the way this one looks like, and look at the way this one looks like. Okay, this is what very beautifully designed over here, right? And that is the CommerceKit have these attribute swatches also over here. And then we have the countdown. Okay, so if you want to enable countdown, you can also enable it. We have free shipping notifications, and then we also have order bump. Okay, and then we also have product badges. We also have product gallery, size guides, sticky add to cart, stock meter, wait list, wish list. So many features to choose from. Okay, so you can go through it one after the other. I just want to enable some of the things for you, and then you can go through all of them and then do it yourself. Now I'm going to go to adjust search over here, and let's try and then enable it. So we're going to enable this particular one. All right, so we've enabled it. So the placeholder is this one, and then the product, no results product, so no products results. View, you can add your own text over here. View all text, so view all product results, and also out of stock product. So if you want to include out of stock product, you can either include or exclude. Out of stock results order, display out of stock items at the end of each results, you can do so. And then exclude what you want to exclude from, and then also display this product displayed, the number of products you want it to display, and then other results. So you can also enter all those other results also over here. And we also have something which says what lightning fast results. So this is in beta version. You can also enable it if you want, but if everything is okay, you can just click on save changes over here, and let's go and see if it is working. So we're going to go to the home page. We're going to refresh the website. All right, so I'm going to go over here and just type in train, and as you can see, it's working. Okay, so as you can see, it is working over here perfectly for us. Okay, so we are done with one. Now let's go to the next one, which is attribute gallery. So we're going to go to attribute gallery over here, and then also try to enable it. So we're going to enable attribute gallery. All right, so we save it. Okay, so now let's read. It says on a WooCommerce product page, if you have a product with two attributes, say size and color, you ordinarily need to make a selection from both attributes before the gallery image update. On a new attribute gallery allows you to assign images to a single attribute. So when a user selects blue, the blue gallery immediately appears. No need to select a size or whatever it is for the thing to appear. So now let's try and then check and see. We're going to use our training product over here to see. Okay, so now let's select this one and choose large. Okay, nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens, right? Let's choose green also. Okay, nothing also happens. So I'm gonna just deselect this one. Let me choose, let's say, gray. Nothing happens. Let me choose maybe medium before something happens, right? So I don't know why it's not working, but did we really save it? Yep, we did. Let me just save it again. All right, guys, so nothing happens, but I want us to check something. Okay, I want us to go over to product. Okay, product over here. Now let's go to our product that we created, right? And then let's just edit that particular product to see if something happens over there. So maybe there are some settings that we need to do over there before this product gallery attribute gallery will start to work. So let's just go over there and then try as much as possible to be able to see if there is a change over there. So we're going to scroll down, okay, and then over here you realize that, let's see, oh okay, so there is an attributes gallery menu which we now see over here. Okay, that is exactly what we want. So we're gonna go over there, and then as you can see, add to gallery. So you can just search for the gallery that you want. So let's say color over here, and then I'm just gonna search green. Okay, green over here, and then I will be able to maybe add to gallery or something, maybe green and then gray. Okay, so let me just start with green over here, and I'll click on add to gallery. Okay, and now as you can see, we can select images relating to green products. So we're gonna select this one. I'm just gonna select some few products which is related to what, to the green. Okay, so let's just select them. I'm just gonna select these two. Okay, just these two over here, and then I'll save it. Right, I'm gonna save it. Now I'm gonna search for gray also, maybe gray, and then I'll say add to gallery, and then gray also, its gallery will pop up. I'm just gonna select the colors for gray. So I'm gonna select this one and this one also. So I'll hold control and then select this and this, and then I'll just click on add to gallery. So now I can just save it. Okay, so now that I'm done, all what I need to do is just click on save over here. All right, so let me just go back over here and then just hit refresh. Okay, so I'm going to choose maybe color, and when I choose green, let's see what happened. Okay, so as you can see, I have these two things over here. Okay, so this one and this one, right, which is what, for green. Now let me go over here and choose gray. Gray also, I have these two things over here, this one and this one. Okay, so basically I think this is what, this is working, and that is what, and that is good. Now let's go back over here and then also go to the attribute swatches. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to attribute swatches. So we're gonna go over here to attribute swatches, and then we're gonna enable the attribute swatches. So just click to enable. We enable it, and then it says what, display tooltips. Okay, so you can either have it display tooltips or not, and then if you want it to be square or fluid, it depends on you. Okay, so attribute swatches on product details pages, if you want to enable it, and then also attribute swatches on listing pages, if you want to also enable it, you can do so. So if everything is done, just click on save changes over here. Now let's look at how it works on the front end. So we're going to go over here, and then we're going to just refresh the website, and let's see the magic it brings. So as you can see, guys, this is what, this is it. It changes automatically to this particular thing over here. Okay, so now if I click on gray, I have this gray thing over here. If I click on green, this one also shows. If I click on large, I can be able to select the color that I want. Okay, so basically that is what, that is it, and everything is displaying over here. But if I click on, let's say gray, all gray items is the one that is going to display. Okay, so basically I think this is working for us. This is what we want. Just that I thought I would have seen this kind of the one that I saw over here. Okay, so let's just change this one also and see to fluid, and see if what does the fluid really means. Okay, so I'm going to just save this one over here and go to the front end to see what the fluid really means. All right, so I really didn't see anything, any changes. I didn't see any change. right? Just let me go to square also. So this is the fluid. I'm just going to refresh it to see how the square looks like. Okay, so this one is kind of like square. Okay, so this is square, and the fluid is what? And the fluid is fluid. Okay, so basically that is it. So let me just go to the product page over here and to see what really happens. So I'm going to go over here. Maybe there is something that we can do over here for the attribute swatches to be able to show what we want, because I believe that since it is on the demo, then we can be able to also show it over here. So I'm going to go over here. Yeah, so you see there is a menu item over here which says attribute swatches. Now as you can see, you can just use all choose over here. So as you can see, it's either asking us whether we want to show the color or the image, right? So for this one, we can show image. Okay, we can image over here, and for the colors we can show color. Okay, so you can show color, so we can select color over here and say this is blue. Okay, select the color, go over here and say this is green, select the color, go over here and say this is gray, select the color, go over here and say this is, let's say, orange, and then go over here and say this is red. Okay, so select the color. Now we come over here and we can choose also this one's over here, so you can choose whether large or whatever it is over here. Okay, but with this one, even though I've selected color, I wish I would have selected image for the color, so that I would have just choose the gray one as the image for the attribute, and then the green one also as image for the attribute. And then over here also for the size, I'll just use buttons. Okay, so it's gonna be something like this, and then I'll go to save changes. I'm gonna go to the front end and see how it shows over here. So as you can see, guys, this is how it shows, which is really nice over here. Okay, so now we are almost similar to this one over here. Okay, so we're similar to this one over here, which is okay for us. Okay, so now we are done with the attribute swatches. Now there is also countdown, there is free shipping notification, other bumper, product badges, product gallery. Now let's look at what the product gallery have for us. I'm not going to go through all of them. Okay, so the product gallery, we're going to enable this one, and then desktop gallery, it's going to show horizontal, or it's going to show maybe grade 2 columns and then 4 rows. It's also, you can just change it to anything that you want. And then also mobile, also default. Now let's look at it again and go to the front end, refresh it, and let's see how it looks like. Okay, so nothing changed over here. Now let's go back over here and change the this one to, let's say, vertical, this horizontal. So let's say we want it to 2 columns, which is like this. Okay, or let me see, yeah, something like this. Let's say we want it to be something like this. Let's just save it over here and go over here and say refresh. All right, so guys, as you can see, it is looking similar to this one over here. Okay. Okay, so it looks similar to this particular one over here. Okay, so now if I select this one, it's gonna be something like this, because there are no more, like there are no more images. Okay, that is how it looks like. Okay, so basically this one is quite okay. So this is how it looks like, and it looks sticky also. Okay, just like the one that we have in the demo over here. Okay, so basically what that is it. So this is getting interesting, and it is what falling in place as we go with the CommerceKit. Okay, so this is very nice. I like this CommerceKit. Now you can go to size guides, sticky add to cart, and all those things. I'm not going to go through it, but at least you have the idea how this CommerceKit also works. Okay, so basically that is the CommerceKit. That is how you can set it up. Now our next one is to edit our website. So we're going to go to the front end, the home page, and then try to edit it the way we want it. Now I've showed you how you can edit it using the header and the footer and all those things, but how we can edit the main content itself. Okay, that is the front end of the home page of the website and other pages, but I'm just going to show you the home page, and then you can just edit the other pages yourself. So we're going to use Elementor to be able to edit our website. So since we have Elementor and Elementor Pro installed, we are good to go. We can be able to edit our website. So as you can see, this is the home page. This is the home page over here. All what we need to do is to click on edit with Elementor to be able to edit the website. So I'm going to click on edit with Elementor. So I'm going to just right click and open in a new tab, because I want this tab to still be open, and then I wait for it to open for me. All right guys, so this is Elementor, and this is how it looks like. Now for those of you who have been with us, you know that we create Elementor websites. This is not the first time, so you can be able to edit it using Elementor. But for those of you who are new, I'm just going to go through certain steps with you so that you understand how Elementor works and all those stuff. Now with Elementor, it is just a drag and drop website builder. Okay, so what you need to do is just drag some widgets from this side over here and then drop it over here. Okay, and it's all what's going to work. So you create containers or grids by just clicking this plus icon over here and click this one. You see you can create a flexbox container or a grid container over here. So let's say I want to create a flexbox container over here. I can select any structure of the container. So let's say I want to select this particular structure over here. When I select over here, it gives me the chance to be able to add things over here, and then also I can be able to also edit the container settings also over here. So by clicking on this 6 dots over here, I can be able to have access to this container settings. By clicking on this plus icon over here, I can be able to also add different widgets inside the container. Okay, so let's say I want to add an image inside the container. I can just drag and drop an image widget over here, and then I can be able to choose the image that I want. Just choose an image over here and then just drop it over here. So now I have an image over here. As simple as that. Any widget that I want, I can just go ahead and then drag them inside. Okay, so that is basically it. So I'm going to close this one. Now we want to edit what we have over here. Okay, so we like the style, we just want to edit it. Now if you want to create your own structure, you can go ahead and create your own structure, but I want to just edit it. So let's say I want to change this image over here. I can click on the image and this settings will pop up, and then I can just choose the image that I want to change over here. So let's say I want to select this particular lady over here. I can just put this lady over here as the image over here, and I'm good to go. Okay, so basically just like that, and then I have changed the image. Now if I want to change the text over here, I can just click on this plus the pencil icon over here, and then the settings will open for me. Instead of saying maybe up to 50%, I can just say maybe up to 20% off, and it is good. Now if I don't want to say up to and I want to say a different thing, I can just clean it and say whatever thing that I want. The same thing applies to this text over here. I can clean it and then write anything I want to write. Now the same thing applies to this button over here. I can just click on the pencil icon over here, just change anything that I want to change over here. So instead of pick up a bargain, I'll say maybe shop now or something. Okay, shop now. So I can just change anything and then direct the link into my shop page. Okay, so I just direct the link into my shop page over here. So it's gonna go to my shop page, and then with this one also I can clean it and then just type in any code I want to, or if I want to delete it at all, I can just right click over here and then click on delete over here, and then it's gonna delete. So basically you can do so for all of them. So with this image over here, we can go ahead and then just type in choose anything that we want to work. So this is what a custom caption over here. Okay, so you can just put anything you want to put over here. Custom URL, you can also put in anything that you want to put in over here. Okay, so it goes to your category page, men's category page, and all those kind of stuff. So you can put in anything that you want to put in over here, and then you are good to go. Okay, so this one displays your latest products that you have on the shop. So as you can see over here, it displays what the products 8 limit and then 4 columns. So 1 2 3 4. So if I say maybe 12 and then maybe 3 columns, it's gonna display 3 different columns. Okay, so as you can see, 1 2 3 instead of 4 columns. Okay, so and the product is going to count 12. Okay, so basically that is it. I'm going to go back to the 8 and then 4. All right, so you can do so for all the things on the front page. So if I want to change something over here, I can just click over here, type in whatever I want to type over here. The same thing applies to this one. Type in whatever I want to type over here. This one, all of them. Okay, so it's not any big deal. It's not anything that is so serious that you can't do. Okay, so you can do everything that you set your eyes on that you want to do. Okay, so basically that is it. I'm not going to waste my time over here because most of you know how to edit this kind of things. Okay, so this one is the most popular products. So as you can see over here, they are using a short code over here, and they are just displaying some popular products over here. Okay, so product limit is 4, the column is 4, and then they order by ID, and then also the order is ascending order, and the visibility is visible, and the class is mobile scroll. Okay, so basically it's not anything big deal over here. And if you come over here also, these are the brands that you work with. So these are all image widgets. Okay, so you can click over here and add your brand image over here. Make sure that the size is similar to this one so that you get the same kind of size over here. Okay, and then that is basically it. So this is how you can be able to edit your front page just like that. Okay, so after that, make sure that you just click on publish over here. Just click on publish, and then everything that you did will work perfectly for you. So now if you want to see it on the front end, we can go over here, click on home page over here, and what we just did, as in changing some few things over there, should be able to appear for us to be able to see it on the front end. All right guys, so as you can see, the image that I changed is over here, and then also the 20% that I set up is also over here. Okay, so basically that is it. Now this is how you can be able to create an e-commerce website with Elementor e-commerce hosting, or Elementor WooCommerce hosting with WordPress. Okay, so this is very easy to do, and the website is very fast. Okay, it's very fast. Now let's try and then check the website again, and then see how fast it is. So I'm going to go back over here and then go to Gmetrix. Okay, so I'm going to go to Gmetrix over here. I want to check the speed of this particular website, and I see how fast it is. So I'm going to just copy the website link over here and put it over here and click on analyze. Alright guys, so as you can see over here, you see after even doing multiple things on the website and then activating multiple things, I still have a grade A over here. Okay, so the grade A is over here. The performance is 88%, and then the structure is also 92%, which is very fast. Okay, very fast. Now if you look at the content, first content full paint over here, it is almost just like just some few seconds. Okay, so it is also very fast. Okay, so that is that is it. That is how the whole website is, and that is how you can be able to create an e-commerce website with Elementor WooCommerce hosting. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. We bring you more tips and tricks in creating beautiful website for yourself and then also for your client. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.